In today's video, we're diving deep into a harrowing story of courage, sacrifice, and survival that has remained untold for nearly 30 years. This is the story of Pan Am Flight 73 and its crew who faced a terrifying hijacking at Karachi Airport in 1986. Get ready for a gripping tale that will leave you on the edge of your seat. On September the 5th, 1986, Pan Am Flight 73 was scheduled to depart from Karachi on a stopover from Mumbai, en route to Frankfurt and New York. At around 6 a.m., 4 Palestinian militants, disguised as airport security personnel, entered the Boeing 747 and began firing shots in the air. Amid the chaos, passengers screamed and ducked for cover, unsure of what was happening. As the hijackers took control of the aircraft, they announced their affiliation with the Abu Nidal organization, a militant Palestinian group known for their brutal tactics. Flight attendant Nupur Abrol recalls her instincts kicking in, wanting to open the wing exit and slip out with as many passengers as possible. But she knew that this would leave the rest of the passengers vulnerable. She and her fellow crew members quickly strategized, deciding to keep the passengers calm and manage the hijackers' demands as best they could. Little did they know the situation would soon escalate and their bravery would be tested in unimaginable ways. As the chaos unfolded, flight attendant Shireen Pavan managed to relay the hijack code to the cockpit through the intercom. The pilots, Captain Devi Sharan and First Officer Yeshwant Kakari, realized the gravity of the situation and knew they had to act quickly. They followed a controversial but life-saving strategy, escaping through the cockpit's evacuation hatch onto the tarmac below. This bold move left the hijackers without trained pilots, effectively grounding the plane and preventing them from using it as a weapon in a potential suicide mission. Many have questioned the pilot's decision to abandon the aircraft, but it ultimately saved countless lives as the hijackers planned to fly the plane to a desired destination and potentially carry out a terrorist attack was thwarted. As the pilots made their escape, the crew and passengers were left to face the hijackers' wrath. Outside the plane, Pan Am's Karachi director Viraf Daroga began negotiations with the hijackers, trying to buy time for the authorities to find pilots to fly the terrorists to their desired destination. He worked tirelessly with the control tower to maintain communication with the hijackers and persuade them not to harm the passengers. Despite his best efforts, however, the hijackers grew increasingly impatient and demanded a pilot be brought on board. In a shocking turn of events, the hijackers executed 29-year-old American passenger Rajesh Kumar in a bid to intimidate and put pressure on the authorities. This brutal act signaled a turning point in the situation as the crew and passengers realized that the hijackers were willing to go to extreme lengths to achieve their goals. With tensions mounting, the hijackers began trying to identify American passengers as they were members of the Abu Nidal organization, opposed to US and Israeli policies in the Middle East. Realizing the danger this posed, the brave flight attendants, including Sunshine Vesuwala and Madhvi Bahuguna, devised a plan to protect their fellow passengers. They collected and hid American passports, effectively thwarting the hijackers' efforts to single out those passengers. This selfless act likely saved many lives, as the hijackers were unable to target specific individuals based on their nationality. As the hours wore on, the crew tried to maintain order and calm among the passengers, providing them with water and comforting words. Despite the constant threat of violence, they remained steadfast in their duty, prioritizing the safety and well-being of those on board. Their courage and determination in the face of such adversity would later become a symbol of strength and resilience. As the hours passed, the hijackers became increasingly agitated, and the plane's power supply began to dwindle. The mechanic on board, Meherji Karas, informed the hijackers that darkness would soon envelop the aircraft, causing them to panic. Karas, understanding the potential danger of a total blackout, tried to negotiate with the hijackers, but they refused to listen. When the lights finally went out, the terrorists, fearing a rescue operation, began firing indiscriminately inside the cabin, leading to a chaotic and terrifying evacuation. Passengers scrambled for the exits, while the crew did their best to assist them in getting to safety. Amid the confusion, some passengers fell or were trampled, while others were injured by stray bullets. In the end, 20 passengers tragically lost their lives, and over 140 were injured in the hail of bullets and the desperate rush to escape. As Pakistani commandos stormed the plane, the hijackers attempted to detonate a grenade, but they were apprehended before they could cause further damage. The surviving passengers and crew were finally freed from their nightmarish ordeal, and they were hailed as heroes for their bravery and resilience. The hijackers were captured and later tried in court, receiving lengthy prison sentences for their heinous acts. In the years that followed, the crew members of Pan Am Flight 73, led by the courageous and selfless purser Nirja Banot, received numerous accolades for their heroic actions. Banot, who was tragically killed while shielding 3 children from gunfire, posthumously received the Ashoka Chakra, India's highest peacetime gallantry award, as well as the United States Department of Justice's Special Courage Award. The harrowing events of Pan Am Flight 73 left an indelible mark on the lives of those who survived, and the story has since become a symbol of strength and resilience in the face of terror. The crew's unwavering commitment to protecting their passengers, even in the face of overwhelming danger, serves as a poignant reminder of the power of human courage and sacrifice. Over the years, the events of that fateful day have been immortalized in books, documentaries, and the 2016 biographical film Nirja, which pays tribute to Nirja Banot's heroic actions. Today, as we remember the brave crew and passengers of Pan Am Flight 73, we are reminded of the immense courage it took to stand up against the terrorists and protect the lives of innocent people. Their story serves as an enduring testament to the power of the human spirit and the resilience of those who refuse to give in to fear. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey as we recounted the harrowing story of Pan Am Flight 73 and the incredible bravery displayed by its crew and passengers. Their unwavering courage, sacrifice, and resilience in the face of terror have left an indelible mark on history and continue to inspire us to stand up against adversity. As we conclude today's video, let us remember and honor the heroes of Pan Am Flight 73 who have shown us the true strength of the human spirit. We hope their story has moved you as much as it has moved us, and that it serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope and light to be found. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more gripping aviation stories from around the world. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest uploads, and feel free to share your thoughts and reflections on the story of Pan Am Flight 73 in the comments below. Until next time, take care and stay strong.